Today, that first group of junior youth have graduated the program and are now youth and are now studying the sequence of courses. And they're carrying out acts of service commensurate to their capacity and desires. So they're serving as animators and they're also serving as children's class teachers.
I've been in this program for about 6 years now. I've done all the books and I've done a few Ruhi books, and now I'm animating my own junior youth group right now. I like working so much with junior youth because I can see myself in them, how I was when I was younger, and I knew how I grew up to be. They might even be better.
My animators that I was in with the junior youth, they came to me and asked me if I wanted to do my own program. So me and my friend from the junior youth said, okay, yeah, let's do it. So we went door to door, and then we had 2 kids for the first meeting, which I was kind of sad about. But then the next meeting, we had 12. So I was like, yes, the 2 became 12. So something must have happened to those 2 kids.
It's only right to show the compassion and the guidance that I have been shown and pass it down. By spending time with friends who drink alcohol a lot, can we protect ourselves from getting into a habit of drinking alcohol?
No.
No? Okay. Why not? Why is that the case? I really care about the youths in our community. Honestly, other things out there, such as like going to the park or anything, they're not really impacting anyone but yourselves. But knowing that coming to this program, you help guide other people, that's what really matters at the end, making a difference.
This group of graduates of the Junior Youth Program are really propelling the Institute process forward by helping form junior youth groups, children's classes, participate in study circles, and of course, naturally, the number of core activities is increasing and the number of those participating is increasing, but also with respect to the quality, because it's quite a different thing to have youth that are indigenous to the community who have known the children in their neighborhood for years and years, now to be their animator and their children's class teacher.
There's a lot of children in this community, so we are planning on creating a children's class. We used to have a children's class, but those children graduated into our present youth. So now we're gonna establish a new group.
There are these neighborhoods where people have been working for, 5 years. It hasn't come without a lot of sacrifice and dedication. For some people, it's required actually leaving their homes and moving into these neighborhoods. For others, it's students that are either in high school or university that make sure that they make that time to be with their group. Now we're beginning to see the glimmerings of what's come from this long-term commitment, but it's also required a lot of, I think, sacrifice.
My animator moved in to a nearby building just so she can help us, and I was so happy. She's like a sister to me now. I can see it in her eyes that she has the potential to make our lives change. I'm going to graduate and be an animator myself. And then the children I teach will be animators and we'll go on.
In working in this neighborhood, we have a team that comes together every week that supports the animators. So the animators will animate the group, and then we have 3 or 4 individuals who give their time every week and come and help with home visiting parents, with picking up the junior youth before the group, and just kind of being there to support and to talk with people in the neighborhood.
When we first started the children's class, that's first summer, we had around 20 children come. But when the winter came, we had to move it inside to my home, and actually only 1 of the 20 children came. And despite our efforts, only 1 would come, and very easily we could have given up. But being part of a team in the neighborhood and having that support was really helpful in seeing the long-term vision and not to give up. Now, 4 years later, looking back, we've had around 50 children come through the program, and we have 2 strong classes, 5 of which have gone on to junior youth, which is also very exciting.
in a number of different neighborhoods. What we're trying to learn about is how to strengthen the core activities, but also how to build this pattern of community life, which includes devotional gatherings, home visits, the feast, as well as neighborhood reflection meetings, and to celebrate holy days.
The average cluster reflection meeting, maybe 40 or 50 people would come to. The first time we did neighborhood reflection meetings, 150 people came in aggregate. I mean, there were different gatherings, but suddenly you can see there's so many more people participating.
Lately, I have been attending a lot of the community gatherings, and I feel that these meetings are a great way to share ideas and also get to know what's happening around my community.
So what began as an intensive youth campaign to help move some young people through Book 5 some 6 years ago has now matured into a process in which young people are accompanying their community to actually begin to walk a path of service, to be able to prosper materially and spiritually. And although small, it's the seed of which future action can really be built upon. Because of these experiences, Toronto has been serving as a learning site, and we're accompanying junior youth coordinators from 10 other clusters to make similar advances, helping them to address the complex questions that arise out of the implementation of the program.
Society says that we're kids and we can't really do much, and we think of ourselves as heroes and role models because we can do a lot if we put our mind to it.
If you were here in this community 5 years ago, there was a lot of violence that was present in this community, but through the establishment of this program, the future generations were guided towards a more positive direction, and the service projects that they have done has impacted the community in a positive way, and presently you do not see violence in our community.
If we just do this in our group itself, it's only going to change our minds. But if once I've seen people getting inspired and all the people joining in and us working as a team, I believe that we can make this place beautiful.